Hello riding people, this is my Triumph 2023 Rally Explorer 1200 Tiger, and it's now done about 4,500 miles, and I'm thinking about replacing the tyres, and my good friends at Revzilla have sent me some replacements. So let's talk about the stock tyres, what my thoughts are, how they've worn, and what's going on next. Now, I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up, but this is a tyre depth gauge, and the idea is you push it down here, you insert this needle into the groove of the tyres, and then you press this outer bit down until it will go down no further. It's flush against the outer of the tyre, and that's on the inner, and then you look on here to see the depth of your remaining tread. This is a millimetre gauge, and I'm not sure about in Europe, but certainly in the UK, in the US, the minimum legal permitted depth is about 1.6 millimetre, and I usually change my tyres anytime between there and 2 millimetres. So let's have a look at the stock tyres after 4,500 miles and see where we are with those. So this is the original OEM tyre that came with the bike, and these are Peru street tyres. And in the centre here, if I put in the depth gauge and I pull that out and I look at it, yeah, we're down to about, won't pick it up on the camera, but we're down to about 1.8 mil. So I would say at the very best, I've probably got 400 or 500 miles in these if I'm lucky. So 5,000 mile out the standard OEM tyre. Not that great, actually. I would have expected probably six or seven on these particular tyres. So what's going on there? Some Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2s. That's what they look like tread-wise. So firstly, what did I think of the Krios, the MkIIs, and why am I going to the Pirellis? Well, MkIIs, come as standard, and I wasn't going to do any off-roading on them other than light gravel roads, and I just thought I'd see how they wear. Some friends have said they go very bad, kind of like squared off, if you like, after 1,000 miles, and then become quite tippy. I don't know whether those friends were doing lots of highway miles, but I didn't find that problem myself. Now, I've ridden on these tyres in 100 degrees, and I've ridden on them in around 32 degrees, around zero temperature, and I found them grippy, no problems, no slides, no issues, no concerns. I've ridden them in monsoons and wet weather, grip is good, and I'm constantly amazed that they feel pretty good. I wouldn't say they feel amazing, they don't feel like essence of limpet in terms of grip quality, but they feel pretty decent, and it's a good kind of all-round tyre. One thing that it does have going for it, the MkII Krios, is good availability, and they're also very cheap as well. They're very, very affordable tyres. But then again, if they're only lasting you kind of 4,000 miles, 4,500 miles, they need to be cheap, really. This bike is, has decent torque, but it's not a Rocket 3. And, I can ride it fairly quickly when the mood takes, but I don't feel the need to point and squirt and thrash it. I'm much more kind of smooth rider, wide lines, and decent corner speed. So I'm generally pretty easy on tyres, to be honest with you. So time to try something else, and I thought about going for the Michelin Road 6s. I'm not sure they do them in this size. They probably do. They certainly do for the Multistrada V4S, I believe. And the Road 6 is probably the best kind of general all-round tyre to buy at present in terms of an all-rounder or a sports tourer or a heavyweight adventure tourer. But they are expensive and they're hard to get hold of at the moment. So I've gone with the Pirellis. I've gone back to those, and I'm going to give those a go. I envisage that they will be better in terms of life, better grip in the dry, better grip in the wet, but we'll see. I'll do an update once I've had them fitted, which will probably be in the next month or so, and I'll let you know how I'm getting on with that. All right, speak to you soon.
Hey you, If you want to become one of the Ride On people, don't forget to subscribe. Ride often, ride carefully, ride on.